Atlantic with the ball at Ohio State. A chance to win it in overtime with the shot clock off. And Florida Atlantic with 1 second left has a 2-point lead. And the Buckeyes call timeout. A 20.5-point underdog. The Owls at 2-5 have come into Columbus. And they're 1 second away from pulling off a stunning upset.
Last shocker in Columbus. FAU wins it.
Pump the brakes time. You just saw Florida Atlantic hit a last-second floater to beat Ohio State. FAU, a 20.5-point underdog. Do you think this loss means something to the Buckeyes?
Yes. I think you're going to have to pump the brakes on their NCAA tournament appearance right now. Okay. Now, even though they played Virginia very tough this year, right down to the wire, this is the type of loss that absolutely destroys you in March. Now, lucky enough for them, they play in the toughest conference in the country, at least one of them, and they're going to have so many opportunities to go out there and get quality wins. But this could end up affecting your seeding. No doubt about it that you can lose a game like this. If you end up getting an at-large bid, maybe you get a 10 instead of an 8. So it's a bad loss. This is a tough time of year to turn it up if you're at a school like Ohio State, because you're going through the motions, because you see January, you see conference play, you see game after game, hyped environment, electric atmosphere. Like now, like Florida Atlantic, like I know it's a big game for Florida Atlantic, but guys at Ohio State, they're just kind of like, and then you got finals right around the corner. A lot of kids are taking tests right now. Like these aren't pros. You got to go back in that college mindset a little bit. Like you got a lot of other things going on. So for Ohio State, I believe they're going to be able to bounce back. I think they have one of the more underrated, unheralded coaches in the country, Thad Matta. So I think they're going to be fine long term. I never looked at them as a legit like 2, 3, 4, 5 seed. I think if they get in, they're going to be anywhere from like a 7 to 10 frame seed.
Next 2 games for Ohio State, home versus UConn, and then a neutral site game versus UCLA.
See, and then another thing is, right, I mentioned the conference schedule. I didn't know their schedule coming up. Like, they're looking ahead.
Okay, like, oh, UCLA?
UConn. Yeah, no doubt. We play Florida who?
Just look right past them. Big win for FAU, though. First win for them over a Big Ten team in 20 years. So that is something that I'm sure they are proud